It's really, really good when we're not sure what to do. I have completed the cross stitch. I was working on the giraffe. I have also completed the diamond painting with the pumpkin, the Halloween one I was working on. And then I thought, okay, what am I going to do next? I don't know. I didn't have anything planned and feeling out of sorts and feeling lost and wandering around working out what I was going to do. So I thought, rightio, something I don't have to think about. So I have got this one. So this book, Gorgeous Geometrics, really relaxing colouring book name. Okay, so ISBN, if it's going to focus, don't know. But anyway, it's there. Really cool colouring books. I do like these books. Okay. So we've got first published in 2015 by Kyle Craig Publishing. This is a book that I have been doing gel pen in. So, yeah, random scribbling it is. So I have finished, basically when I finish one colour, one gel pen when it's empty, then I will start another one. So, and yeah, if I turn my light on, there might be less shadowing, I don't know. We'll see how it works. Because without the light, I've got the ceiling light behind my hand, and you can't really see it properly. And the handy thing about just random scribbling is it doesn't matter if I go over the lines, it doesn't matter how it turns out. I'm just pick a colour and go with it until the pen runs out. And if the pen runs out, I'll just grab another shade of purple out of my gel pen container and to go with it. No thought, no concentration, no nothing. And it is it's fun doing it this way, especially when I'm lost and not sure what I want to do with myself. Because I spent all day at home, I've actually got more completed than I thought I would. So yeah, I will have got the giraffe cross stitch done. As I said, I have got the diamond painting done. I don't quite feel ready to start another diamond painting yet. That will happen soon, because I want to do the video on working out how long it takes me to do a 30 by 40. But yeah, it's streaky, it's gel pen. Don't care. Just something to do to sit down and relax. I am slowly working out that I don't have to do things perfectly, and doesn't matter how things turn out, and I don't need to compare what I do to other people. Other people may do these amazing colorings, and so they look like their photographs and things like that. I won't ever be able to do that. So I'm going over the lines lots here at the moment. I won't ever be able to do that, and it really, really doesn't matter. I know there's a lot of people out there having a hard time just surviving life. And I do know what that's like. And if it just takes a bit of gel pen scribbling, pencil scribbling, marker scribbling, it doesn't matter. Just to survive and manage and cope. Just even if it's just to last the next moment. It doesn't have to be to last the next day, but when you live moment to moment, and I do know what that's like, just something basic like this, just to keep you going, keeping the mind distracted, trying not to overthink and not worry about things. It does all help. But also not worrying about what other people think as well. I've had too much of that. It is difficult to overcome. But together, you, me, all of us, whether it be colouring community, diamond painting community, cross-stitch community, whatever community it is, we can overcome things together. Just whatever it takes. Just one step forward. If you do two steps forward, one step back, at least you're getting somewhere. And surviving from one day to the next is getting somewhere. Surviving from one moment to the next is getting somewhere. So, talking to my psychologist, wonderful lady she is, she says, I choose. Use I choose. Because that way no negatives can come into it. So I choose to survive. I choose to wake up tomorrow morning. It is currently 10:15, Saturday night, and I thought, well, I'm scribbling in a random colour book that I will get finished eventually, and I'm scribbling with gel pens, so I thought I'd come on and just jabber just for the sake of it. Because sometimes if you're feeling down, I know just hearing somebody doing random jabbering does help. The number of times I sat down and not really watched what people are doing, well, I never watch what people are doing properly. I usually just listen to them, and the random jabbering in the background I find helps me. So I'm hoping random jabbering about nothing will help you, even if it's just a little bit. Okay, so I'll think about what I want to do tomorrow in the morning. I'm not going to worry about it now. There's no sort of, because tomorrow's another day and I might feel like doing something completely different. I'll spend all day at home today, but I will be going out tomorrow. I will need to get the dishes done though. The kitchen's looking like a bit of a pigsty at the moment. It's not the end of the world, but it will be nice to be able to clean it up so we can get some clean containers and use some more. I've got roast lamb in the freezer, so I'm thinking I might get that out tomorrow and let it defrost in the fridge, and I might cook that up on Monday, because Monday I'll be at home. See, that's probably about as far as my advanced planning is going at this point. To me, I feel like I'm a little bit organised because I've already put some fresh water in my CPAP machine. If you don't know anything about it, some of them, like mine, have water containers to help with the moisture level, because if there's not much moisture in the air, we can dry out a bit. That's if I've got the right wording, because sometimes words are hard, especially when your brain feels muddled, like mine does at the moment. Muddled, not thinking clearly, even though I'm giving the impression sometimes words are hard at the moment. But there's no good coming on when we're feeling good all the time, because then people might get the impression that we're always feeling good. And I don't think anybody is feeling good all the time. It doesn't matter who you are. Even the happiest, most cheerful person on YouTube will actually have bad days. They're just not showing it. Whereas I am authentic. I don't hide anything. So when I'm having bad days, yeah, I'm having bad days. When I'm having a bad moment, I'm having a bad moment. At the moment, I feel like my brain is completely non-functional. So I'm doing something that requires no thought, no brain work whatsoever. And then jabbering about not knowing what I'm jabbering about. If that makes any sense. Yeah, so now what? Now what? I talk to my sister-in-law on the phone every day. So I've talked to her today. So that's good. Son Sean dropped in. He mowed the lawns. We had a chat, which was absolutely awesome. What else random thing am I going to say? Well, I have thought about getting a pet, but the problem is that at this point I'm not home enough, but also it's expensive to have a pet. You've got to make sure you've got the money for the vet bills and all that sort of stuff, and at this point I don't. I've got to finish off paying off the rest of my car. It was 7,500 and I've got 2,500 left to go. So that must come first. Plus with the price of everything going up, food, power, all the rest of it, I'm feeling a little bit money obsessed at the moment. So they had a kitten adoption day today. But I thought, no, I'm not going, I'm not looking, I'm not tormenting myself, I refuse. I prefer cats to dogs. Dogs, they're too yappy. Somebody walks past the front door. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, that drives me nuts. I'm not a big one for unnecessary noise. So I actually don't want a dog. I don't want the yap, 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 yap of a dog. I really don't. I mean, fair enough, it'd be nice to have the cuddles because you don't get the same cuddles and that you do. With a cat, you don't get the same cuddles as you do with a dog. Cats are more aloof and do their own thing. So overall, I like to do my own thing. But maybe it's the old thing. We want cuddles when we want them, and when we don't want them, we don't want them. But it doesn't work that way with pets. They have their individuals. They have their own personalities too. So unless I've got the money to be able to afford the vet bills and at home enough and in the right headspace, I'm not going to get a pet. My emotions tell me I'd love to, but I'm not going to because in my head I know it's not the right thing to do at the moment. Maybe one day, but definitely I don't think I see it being a dog. It'd probably be a cat. As I said, dogs are just too yappy. Yes, they give you love and cuddles and sort of love that where there's not demanding anything except to be fed and pats and all that sort of stuff. But that's the yappiness. Unless you know a particular dog breed that actually won't go nuts when the postman drives past the front door or something like that. Because that does drive me nuts. But I'm probably just being picky. If I do, then I'll at least admit to I'm being picky. But none of us are perfect. Especially not me. I will freely admit that to the entire world, which I am actually doing if the entire world was watching, which they're not. And that's okay. So this is what I'm doing. That's my thought processes. So I didn't go to the pet adoption day. There is a place locally that does offer free desexing, which is absolutely awesome. I think that's a fabulous idea because that stops unwanted pets from being born. I do watch how in England cats have the right to roam, which I think is fabulous, and how they catch the strays. They desex them, vaccinate them, make sure they're okay, and then they let them go again. So they won't be having any more kittens, which I think is a good idea. We don't do it here in Australia because of our dangers to our native wildlife. I don't know if England, if they have the same issue there, but I don't know. There's good points and bad points to everything. No one's perfect. There's no perfect solution to anything. All we can do is do the best we can from one day to the next. Maybe I should put in a trigger warning. Hey, this might not be particularly cheerful, this chat. This might not be particularly interesting. However, here's what it is. Here's what it is. At least I'm here anyway. Might not be for long, might be random scribbling and gas bagging over nothing, but I'm here. Does that count for something? The fact that I'm here just for a moment? Am I enough? Of course I'm enough. If you really, really don't like it, just do a thumbs down. Yeah, do the thumbs down if you really don't like this sort of randomness. I actually had no plans on doing a video. I just thought, seeing that I'm scribbling, I'd come on and show people that you don't have to do wonderful things to do YouTube. I don't do wonderful things and I do YouTube. I'm here. Even if when I watch other people, if they're colouring and they're not doing ones that look like absolute masterpieces, do. Other people can do ones on there quite happily. They don't look like masterpieces and they're up. I can do ones on here that don't look like masterpieces and they're here and they're up. And you can do ones that don't look like masterpieces and put them up and just enjoy it and join the communities and just do whatever. As long as you have fun doing what you're doing. And that is good enough. Okay. I'll finish this little bit here and then I will stop my rambling and I will head off. Yeah, I've been going to bed before midnight. Been having early nights. I've been tired lately. So I'll be getting close to bedtime. Try and catch up with people's videos when I can, but they don't always come up as recommended or anything, so that makes it challenging. But we'll do the best we can in life. So if you do take notice of any note of this, why not have a go at doing YouTube? Because as you can see, you don't need to do epic, amazing things because, yeah, I'm not. Won't ever plan. I don't think I'll ever have lots of subscribers, but that doesn't matter. The point is to actually enjoy what you're doing and just have a go. Not to have all these subscribers and not doing lots of money on YouTube or anything like that, but just to have a go, do it, and get involved in the community in any way we can. So, yep, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to head off. I'm going to say bye. I might have another cup of tea before I go to bed. So, yep, good night, and I will talk to you next time. Sleep well. Bye. where is it?